Got these right here. If that's what you need.
Everything, all of them except 0534. Good morning. Are you Bryce Thomas?
It's not.
And Mr. Burbank, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
Okay, quick pause. What's happening here is a formal waiver of indictment reading. Basically, Bryce's lawyer is saying, yeah, we've already read it. We know what the charges are. Let's not waste time. It's routine. But it's also a sign they're locking into a plea. Deal, no surprises, just damage control.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going open on each case, and the aggravated sexual assault is being the lesser included indecency by exposure, which is a third degree.
So is, we can do it, y'all can get it done as soon as I'm finished. I'll just go through it with them. I just want to make sure, because of the agreement for the lesser in that case and for anything to run concurrently, is that the plea bargain agreement where he would be waiving his right to appeal the dismissal? Gotcha. Okay. Give me just a second. Yeah.
And the lesser included is instead of a first, is a
Third. 0354 is being dismissed, I think. Or 0534, whatever I said. Mr. Thomas, in cause number 24, DCCR 0389, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of possession of a prohibited weapon from January 31st of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? In cause number 24-0390, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of possession of a prohibited weapon from January 30th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what?
Notice how calm Bryce sounds. That's the tone of someone who's already accepted the deal. But here's the twist, Evan. Though he's pleading guilty, it doesn't automatically mean he'll get the minimum sentence. The real decision comes later at sentencing, where the judge can still go hard or show leniency. What do you think's hold pleading early earns someone a lighter sentence?
They charged you with. In cause number 24 DCCR 0391, you're charged with a state jail felony offense of theft of a firearm, and that's from January 30th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? And then what is the reduction to? In cause number 24 DCCR 0392, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a third-degree felony of indecency with a child by exposure, and that's from November 9th of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And because you did what they charged you with? In each of these cases, I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them? And I want to make sure you understand there's kind of a partial agreement, and that agreement is that the state is going to dismiss cause number 24-0534, which is an unauthorized use of a vehicle. They are agreeing to that lesser included offense of the indecency in that case. And they're also agreeing that if anything that I sentenced you to, if it's time in prison, would run concurrently. There's not a specific agreement with regard to any time or any outcome, only those agreements with regard to the dismissal of the case, the reduction in the other case, and the fact that they'll all run at the same time. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Also, in that indecency case, do you understand that you will be required to register as a sex offender? And Mr. Burbank will go over that more with you today, and there's a document you need to sign today with regard to that. And do you understand that as well? State tenders number 1 in each case.
No objection. States 1 in each case, Your Honor.
It's admitted in each case. Is there any evidence that Mr. Thomas is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of those pleas, find sufficient evidence in each of your cases to find you guilty.
This is where the suspense kicks in. The judge finds Bryce guilty, but notice no sentence yet. That's because the court wants a pre-sentence report. It's like a deep dive into Bryce's background, criminal history, mental state, even childhood. This report could make or break his future. Stay tuned, because this is where many cases take an unexpected turn.
However, I'm going to reset your case for a sentencing hearing. We'll get a pre-sentence report done. That'll give me more information about you, your cases, and we'll come back later for sentencing. Anything that you think is important for me to know, make sure you get that information to Mr. Burbank. He will present it to me on your behalf when we come back. All right? You can go back with the bailiff. Yes, sir. And I'll give you a minute to talk to Mr.